There is a silence that has been screaming for far too long. Someone is pacing their room tonight, looking at their phone, feeling the weight of words they were too afraid to send. Until now, the energy shifted while I was shuffling. And what came through wasn't just a message. It was a confession. Hello, beautiful souls. I am so glad you found this reading today, because what the cards are revealing is layered. It is urgent, and it is deeply personal. Take only what resonates, leave what does not. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and like this video if you're already subscribed. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and start today's reading. You challenge me and push me to evolve, yet you still accept me for who I am and let me be my true self. It has been so difficult to keep up a front for the world and pretend that I am happy and doing well. Subscribe to become part of a community that believes in the power of faith and the magic of true love. I am finally starting to understand that my silence was actually a way of protecting myself from the depth of my feelings for you. Every time I try to move on, something small reminds me of you and brings me right back to where we started. I know I haven't always been the person you deserved, but I am working every day to become that person now. I often find myself scrolling through our old messages just to feel a little closer to the connection we once shared. The thought of you with someone else is what finally pushed me to realize just how much I actually need you in my life. I am learning to forgive myself for the way I treated you, because I know I can't move forward while holding on to the past. You are the first person I want to talk to when something good happens, and the only person I want near me when things go wrong. I see your name everywhere I go. It feels like the universe is constantly nudging me to reach out and make things right. I used to be so afraid of losing my independence, but I've realized that being with you only makes me stronger. I'm sorry for the times I went cold and distant. I was just overwhelmed by how much power you had over my heart. I am ready to stop running from the truth. The truth is that I have loved you from the very moment we met. I hope you can feel my energy reaching out to yours, because my soul is constantly searching for you in the quiet moments. I am focusing on my healing so that when we finally reunite, I can give you the healthiest version of myself. The world feels so much louder and more chaotic when you aren't by my side to help me find my peace. I want to be the person who supports your dreams as much as you have always supported mine. I never knew that a person could feel like home until I spent time wrapped in your embrace. I am letting go of the ego that told me I didn't need anyone. I know now that I specifically need you. I promise to be more present and attentive. I want to cherish every small detail of our lives together. It hurts to know I caused you pain, and I would give anything to go back and handle things differently. I am finally finding the courage to speak my truth, even if my voice shakes when I tell you how I feel. You have a way of seeing right through my masks, and even though it's scary, it's also the most liberating feeling I've ever known. I am manifesting a life where we wake up next to each other every single morning without any more goodbyes. My love for you isn't just a feeling, it is a deep sense of knowing that we are meant to walk this path together. I'm sorry for choosing my pride over our connection. I have learned that pride is a very lonely companion. I dream about the day we can finally sit down and talk about everything without any fear or hesitation. You taught me what unconditional love looks like, and I am so grateful for your patience while I was learning. Even when we aren't speaking, you are the most consistent thought in my mind, from the moment I wake up. I am working on my stability and my finances because I want to provide a beautiful and secure life for our future. I realize now that I was projecting my own insecurities onto you, and for that, I am deeply sorry. The connection we share is rare and sacred. I promise never to take it for granted ever again. I am finally ready to let you in and show you the parts of me that I have kept hidden from the rest of the world. You are the light at the end of every dark tunnel I have walked through lately. I'm tired of pretending that I don't care. I care more than I ever thought possible. Every song I hear seems to have lyrics that perfectly describe the way I feel about you. I am choosing to trust the timing of our journey, even when the waiting feels almost impossible to bear. I want to be your safe harbor when the world gets too rough for you to handle alone. I am learning how to communicate my needs without pushing you away in the process. You are my twin soul, and no matter how far I wander, I will always find my way back to you. I apologize for the confusion I caused. I was confused myself, but everything is becoming clear now. I want to build a life with you that is filled with laughter, growth, and deep spiritual connection. The thought of your smile is often the only thing that gets me through a long and difficult day. I am breaking the generational patterns that kept me from being the partner you truly deserve. I miss the way you look at me. It always made me feel like I was the only person in the entire world. I am ready to leave the past in the past and start a completely new chapter with you. I see your strength and your grace, and it inspires me to be a better version of myself every single day. I'm sorry for the late night silence. I wanted to call you so many times, but I didn't think I was ready yet. I have realized that no one else can fill the space in my heart that was made specifically for you. I want to be the one you turn to when you need a shoulder to cry on or a hand to hold. Our separation has been the hardest lesson I've ever had to learn, but it was also the most necessary. I am learning to be patient with myself so that I can eventually be patient and kind with you. I want to experience everything with you, from the biggest adventures to the simplest moments at home. I am so proud of the person you are becoming, even if I have to watch your growth from a distance for now. I keep our photos saved in a private place where I can look at them whenever I feel lonely. I am finally understanding that true intimacy is about honesty rather than just physical attraction. I want to make things right not just with words, but with consistent and meaningful actions. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and every answer I find points directly back to you. I am sorry for the way I let my fears dictate my actions and drive a wedge between us. You are my greatest blessing, and I am finally ready to honor that gift with everything I have. I feel your presence in my dreams, and it's the only place where we can still be together for now. I am choosing us. I am choosing our love over my fear and my past mistakes. I want to learn everything about you again, as if we are meeting for the very first time. I am sorry for being so guarded. I was just trying to protect a heart that had been broken too many times before. I see the signs the universe sends me, and they all tell me that our story is far from over. I want to be your best friend and your greatest supporter, as well as your partner. I am finally realizing that I don't have to be perfect for you to love me. I just have to be real. The distance between us has only served to show me how much I truly value your presence in my life. I am letting go of the people and habits that were holding me back from being with you. I want to hold your hand and show the world that I am proud to have you by my side. I'm sorry for not being there when you needed me most. I am determined to never let that happen again. You are the missing piece of the puzzle that I have been trying to solve for my entire life. I am learning to listen to my heart instead of the opinions of everyone else around me. I want to create a home with you that feels like a sanctuary from the rest of the world. I am so grateful for the way you never gave up on me, even when I had given up on myself. I can't wait for the day when we no longer have to say goodbye at the end of the night. I am focusing on my spiritual path because I know that is where our souls truly meet. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I am learning how to give as much as I receive in this connection. You have a permanent place in my heart that no time or distance could ever erase. I am ready to face the world with you. Together, I feel like we can handle anything that comes our way. I want to be the reason you feel safe, loved, and completely understood. I am working on my emotional intelligence so that I can better understand and support your feelings. I love you more than words could ever express, and I am ready to spend the rest of my life proving it to you. I am coming back to you with a clear mind and a heart that is finally wide open. Our love is a journey without an end, and I am so honored to be walking this path with you. click the notification bell to ensure you never miss a divine message intended for your path.